We are under the lights. We get you set for another between the New York Mets and the New York Yankees. Now at the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the Mets, the shortstop.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but this ball will get foul, and that idea didn't pan out. Next will be the designated hitter, Robinson Cano. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Popped high in the air. Andujar waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter.
Here's the pitch.
Brett Gardner.
Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. And it's quickly 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. And there's one down now. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box.
DJ.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Cespedes comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. That misses. 1-2. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So here's Pete Alonso.
Leading off for the Mets, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
That is it. The catcher.
Spin and a throw back to second. Runner back standing. Now a spin and another throw back to second. And he will thankfully make it back to second as he almost got caught out there. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
From the belt, the pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
That is good.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. Ready with another 0-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number two. J.D. Davis the next to bat. Runner in scoring position with two gone. And he fouls this one off. And that misses 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. Slider is tough to hold up on.
Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Alonso rounds third and is digging for the plate. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he's able to get back in there at first safely. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Stanton has a read on it. And that's the third out. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks.
The center fielder, Aaron.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
2 balls and a strike to count. Back up the middle, and the Yankees have their first hit of the ball game. Here's big Aaron Judge, and on the first pitch he grounds foul. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Marisnick is after it. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Hicks ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece. At the plate now, Gary Sanchez hops this one up. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Comes set, the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Andujar stands at second with 2 gone. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jake Marisnick. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Here comes the first pitch. fouled away. Marisnik is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground, he has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. And the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Behind 0-2 now. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Lays off. 2-2 now. And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs as that's out number 2. Cano waits on the first pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guys coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
And he struck him out. His 7th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Luke Voit.
The first baseman.
A bouncer to the left side. Rosario brings it in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. 1 out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And another foul ball.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the 2nd casualty of the inning.
Now back, second base.
Here's the first pitch to him. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So here's Jeff McNeil. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Number 6.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1. Lined into right, a base hit.
No, he's safe.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. That evens it up 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. So a runner on first with 1 out now. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Hit in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Standing in, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and no strikes. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Taking it in there is Hicks for the final out of the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. And he lays off there, 1-0. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Alonso will get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aaron Hicks. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And this will be fouled away. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swung on and chopped toward the hole. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the third baseman, J.D. Davis. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Popped up. Voit has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So here's Yoenis Cespedes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Yoenis Cespedes becomes the second out here in inning number 5. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
No, that's down.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in the long ball threat, Torres. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
High and deep to right center. Marisnick on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So one away here with the bases empty. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Hit out towards second. Right to him. And there are two away now. Now batting, Gary Sanchez. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Rosario's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Amed Rosario.
Amed Rosario.
And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Now you could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Robinson Cano. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is on his horse. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. In now, Jeff McNeil. And with an impressive contact attribute, he's a gold player who's a really tough out. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Again, a 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the side. So stepping in, Luke Voit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The first baseman.
And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Hit to third. Davis has got it. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Here's Brett Gardner now.
The designated hitter.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Now back.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. drilled on the ground is short.
Rosario's got it cleanly.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Seventh inning ready to roll, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. First pitch of the at-bat, and a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Well, they let him swing away 3-0, but he can't catch up to the slider. 3-1.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
From the stretch, Wilson Ramos is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
2-2.
Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. In now, Michael Conforto.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
0 for 2 for him to this point. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw down to first, 1 away. Settling in now, J.D. Davis. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 2-1 home is taken. Ball 3. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. And that's outside. He lost him. Ball 4. Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Yoenis Cespedes goes down for out number 2 in the top half. The 0-1 delivery. A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on.
Slider whiffed on. Last half of the 7th here. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Here it comes. To 2-2 now.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Pitch on the way.
Aaron.
Chopped on the ground to first. throw will be well late as he reaches it first. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A little bit outside, 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
And now prior to the 3-1, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Now a ball popped up behind the plate for Ramos. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Ready to begin the 8th, and up next will be the shortstop, Amed Rosario.
The shortstop, Amed Rosario.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Up next to the bat.
Here's Robbie Cano now.
Robinson.
And that misses ball 1. Sliced hard on the ground. Andujar's got it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Hops this one up. On the move is Stanton, but this will land untouched. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 2-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Bottom of the inning now, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar.
The third baseman, Miguel.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Under it is Marisnick, 1 away. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. No hits to this point. Bouncer to the left side. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in now, Luke Voit. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. All set to start the 9th in this one. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Pete Alonso. He's set, and the pitch. Voit trying to get there. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. Line drive to center field. Hicks is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So striding forward now, Michael Conforto. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. No balls and 1 strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher. Threw it right past him. A swing. All set. For the bottom of the 9th. And digging in is the veteran DH, Brett Gardner. Justin Wilson is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Next for the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's sitting for the Yankees, number 14.
And that misses for ball 1. Wilson has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. He's running. He swings and misses. Throw down. And it's right there as Gardner is thrown out trying to steal second. And he pulls this one back in time. 2-2.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. He's set. Here it comes. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Wilson is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty D, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that
now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Minnesota Twins. Stepping in, Ahmed Rosario, and we are set for baseball here this evening. In there for strike one.
0-1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Here's the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Striding forward now is the DH, Robinson Cano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And he fouls this one off. Now a hard liner, but foul. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Fouled away. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
This pitcher better get that ball down because he doesn't have enough velocity to live up in the zone with that fastball. If he continues to miss there, he's not going to get a few of these back.
Line towards center field. Buxton will get there, and he puts it away to retire. So stepping in, Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch.
Ball 1. 1 ball, no strike.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is strike 2 swinging.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
This pitch is popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. The next twin up, Max Kepler. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Right side. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Ready now, Mitch Garver. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. The pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
A bouncer up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Here's Nelson Cruz now. This will get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He takes 2 away. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Marisnick is under it. And that ends the inning. Second inning set to go, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Pete Alonso becomes the first out of the inning. Wilson Ramos is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one, because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
Same pitch right there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Last half of the second set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder, Justin Upton. First pitch on its way to Upton. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. After it is Cespedes. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Up next for Minnesota, Marwin Gonzalez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Skied down the left field line. Cespedes on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner. J.D. Davis the next to bat. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings.
That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Batting it, the left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. So 1 man gone for the Mets in the third. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Fouled off. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set with the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Bottom of the third now, and next will be the imposing power bat, Miguel Sano. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So 1 away now in the Minnesota third. And here's Donaldson. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Here's Byron Buxton now. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He went down swinging to start the home first. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. From the belt, kicks and deals.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you can have some problems.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Byron Buxton becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Next up from New York, Robinson Cano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. This is skied into short left center. Here comes Upton. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
And a knuckle curve missed that time, 2-1.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. Get him counting your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Now a half swing, but it's strike three anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Alonso.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mitch Garver. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And it's fouled away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. One and two to the Twins catcher. The 1-2.
Ball. Ball. No.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Into the corner and slicing foul. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Hit on the ground out to short. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Right fielder.
Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Nelson Cruz. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in, Justin Upton. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him. So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Line drive, base hit to right. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Now batting.
Standing in now, J.D. Davis. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. J.D. Davis becomes the second out here in inning number 5. And he gets ahead 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Jorge Polanco. Swing and a ground ball to third. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. This will come up empty that time on a sinker at strike one.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. As he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Wind up and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Cespedes has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Stepping into the box, Josh Donaldson. He reached on a single in his first try. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Still only 1 out in the inning. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ballgame, and that ends the inning. Here's Jake Marisnick. He'll be the first to the plate for the Mets in their half of the 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Gone to lead off the inning.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Ahmed Rosario.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out. Ready once again, Robinson Cano. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. A ball and a strike.
Play 11, 1-1.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone. So digging in now, Jeff McNeil. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Ground ball right side. Gonzalez is able to get there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Kepler.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
No. Play 12. 1-2 to count.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Into the box now, Mitch Garver. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Shot toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now 3-1. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Paul Sewald takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. He's right there, and that's the first out. Ready for another shot now, Justin Upton. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, and I know you want to.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Stepping in now, Jorge Polanco. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit in the air out to center field. Settling under it is Marisnick for out number 2. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Marwin Gonzalez comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Right side, but it's well foul. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. New inning set to get underway, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And there's the first out. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into the seats, 0-1. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. At the plate, Michael Conforto. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Donaldson will put this away. Now at the plate, Miguel Sano. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The first baseman,
Dylan Betances gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Betances is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Ready on 0-2.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Josh Donaldson becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. At the plate, J.D. Davis. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
third baseman, J.D. Davis.
First offering on its way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
1 ball, 1 strike the count. The set and the 1-1 pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way, and a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
The left fielder, number 50.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. Gone! At the plate, Jake Marisnick, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th. And up next will be the shortstop, Amed Rosario. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Gonzalez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the DH, Max Kepler. Short, hit hard. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Garver. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Racing back, the right fielder at the track. It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. At the plate now, Nelson Cruz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now a Swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Nelson Cruz goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Justin Upton is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now here's the pitch.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Robinson Cano the next to dig in. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Rarely do you see a closer come in when you have a comfortable lead like this one here. We'll see if he's able to keep his concentration. A lot of times closers have a difficult time when they have that lead of 3 or more runs.
Here it comes, 1-0. Popped him up. Donaldson in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So here's Jeff McNeil, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1.
Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Smoke the other way. High and deep to left. Upton going back. Gone! Here's Pete Alonso as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out. Now to the plate, Wilson Ramos, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way.
No.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, that's why you pay the closer big money, so he can come slam the door quickly when he has to. 2 pitches, 1 out, and that game's on ice. Well done.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The Twins.